Well, it doesn't really work here. It works through here. It's easier to see it through here. Oop. Nice. This one's just something you have to figure out on your own. Something you do through trial and error. You're just trying to figure out, like, you get frustrated trying to figure out because try to take it out again. If we take it out again, right? And try to get this one cube and try to get it to this part, it's not gonna work. Okay. The farthest thing that you can do is just have it be there. That's as far as you can get. Right. And then you just realize you can move it naturally when they're all connecting. And that's something you just have to figure out here. Straightforward problems can often require roundabouts. So this one, you just go on this. I got all my yellow cubes. So you notice this is something new that's given to you. You can't really control it yourself. What happens if you just walk on it? Right? Just naturally walk on it, you just jump. You jump to a certain distance. Same thing here. Okay? If you look up, there's that same window of opportunity, right? And if you remember, if you look through windows of opportunity, then you see different stuff, right? But let's try looking down. If we look down, it just says up. That's all it says. Right? So, two things want to trigger you to look up. It's one, that's a window of opportunity. Another one is that word says up. Right? So let's see what happens when we look up. Now we're in a different room. Right? Oh god. There's the black cube. Wait, black cube. Okay. Now, here. Notice how this is a ship, right, being wrecked. And it says, attention to detail can lead to very rewarding outcomes, right? So this is a pirate ship, that's one. Another one is, now you see there's a new gun. There's the red gun, right? So now you have a new goal to attain, is to obtain that red gun, right? This square is, I don't think that square is supposed to be there. No, it is, So you try to look around, you try to do whatever you can, right? And you can't really look at this again. It's really without falling into that, right? And this is where you've been before, right? So the only thing that you can do is just go down. So you go down. And you notice that you're stuck, right? You can't do anything. And this is where you remember we've been here before, but we've been on the outside part, and that's where that purple Easter egg is and stuff like that, right? So the only thing that you can do is just look up, right? Some people might give up and say, oh, you just gotta reset. But you want to look everywhere first, right? One natural thing you want to do is look up. And you notice instead of that window of opportunity, there's an egg. And this is where that poster picture comes in to play as well, is because it says attention to detail can lead to very rewarding outcomes or something like that, right? And you notice that that's an X. In pirate code, whatever, it says X marks the spot, right? If you're doing treasure hunting, right? So you naturally want to go up and reach that X. You don't know what's going to be there, but you want to see what happens when it does, right? Because that's a new place. So you can't really grab these cubes, because what happens in yellow liquid, if you grab a cube, it disappears, right? So the only thing that you can do is you can move it up. That's all you can do. Move it up. That's what you're gonna do. Okay. The first time I've done this, I did this game. I used this and tried to make stairs that slowly went in a spiral, right? And that just took forever to do. I just figured out now, this is a better way to do it. You just stand on top of the cube and you just, oh, I can't do anything. Okay. So this, if you notice, there's an outer edge that's getting in the way of it. See that right there? So I can't move all the way up and just jump out of it. See? What I have to do is I have to create. No, I can just make it go. Okay. Come on in. See, that's really easy, and that's something you already know before. It's like I can't grab the cubes, so the only thing I can do is just move it, and I might as well stand on top of it while it's moving up, right? And create natural steps, stairs while doing it. Okay. No! Oh, that's not it. No. Okay. Okay, I might mess this up. Seem like there's anything that useful, so I just come out. That's the only natural thing. Then you look at this, and it says life is full of up and downs, right? So we went up, went down again, right? Stuff like that. See what happens if we do this again. If you notice, after I read that poster, up is recreated again, right? And I want to go back down there to see if it's something different, right? Because that's recreated again. But I can't really go down there. And nothing happens when I look at X, right? So I have to do this again, unfortunately. Let's see if I can. I think I can. I'm trying to see if I can control those. I'm trying to grab a cube and place it on the floor really quickly. I think it is possible to do. Oh, did I? Oh, suck. I can do it. It's possible. It's really hard to do. There it is. Ah. This ends up being a different. Right. Now you can see, and you look up again, right? And there's the arrow. Alright, so what you want to do is the same thing as you did. You always want to see what happens after you do a new thing, right? After you look at a poster, after you look at a different direction. Right, you always want to know how did my circumstance change, right? How did it become different after I did a certain thing? Right. This one seems harder to do. Just because there's roadblocks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a square. Square. I'm just going to create a big square and try to get as many resources blocks as possible until I think I have enough to reach the top. This is something I don't have to do, right? You can manipulate the blocks, right, with the middle mouse button and try to maneuver my way up top. But this is the way I like doing it. Let's see if I have enough now. If I don't, then I can just try again. And you learn this, remember, by creating, when you had to go up a high wall, you can create tower like this and move up. Or you can create steps. That would take extremely long time. So this is better too. Let's read the post. Just climbing to the top. Because no matter how high you climb, there's always more to achieve. It's just telling you, that's just telling you there's another puzzle. You see the red, there's a red gun right there, right? And then there's just another puzzle. Okay. This one's pretty. Full psych. So you go through your steps again, right? And you realize you can't do that. What you can do is you can, like I said before,